If you're looking for highly educational market analysis, then you are in the right place. This is the Transparent Effects Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top podder on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight onto the charts. Okay, so let's make a full breakdown of the situation that we currently have on CAD CHF. Now, why do I want to speak about CAD CHF? Because at the moment, we do have quite interesting price action and structure. So what I will be doing is, as usual, providing a complete multi-time frame and order flow analysis. First, we will be covering the technical aspect, then we will go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, which is basically what hedge funds and the non-commercials, so the biggest speculators in the market, are doing. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for a potential move here on the pair. Now, starting from the monthly, we can see how the market has just created a very strong impulse to the upside, followed by this complex correction. Now, in general, if you have an impulse and you want to measure the correction, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And if we do that, we can see how we have a 0.618 Fibonacci retracement lining up exactly at this area, which was also previous resistance turned support, which the market has just tested twice and started to reject to the upside. So here in the monthly, everything seems quite bullish, and what we can expect is for the market to create more continuation to the upside, possibly even for the creation of a new monthly higher high. So for the completion of this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we have? Now here on the weekly, I know that the structure can seem a little bit confusing that we have here. However, a simplified way of looking at this is dropping down on a line chart. If we do that, we can clearly see how the previous resistance turned support is exactly at this area, which is basically this previous weekly close. And at the moment, if we switch back to candles, we can see how we're sitting above the zone, respecting it as support. In fact, we can see how also this last weekly candle here has just tested the area and already started rejecting it to the upside. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now here in the daily time frame, we can see how in creating this move to the downside, the market has also created this M pattern. And in general, after the creation of an M pattern, what you want to see is the market create a move to the upside to go and complete the pattern at the previous support turned resistance. So here in the daily, what we want to see is a potential rejection to the upside for the market to at least go and complete this M pattern at this previous support turn resistance, but possibly to even break above the resistance and provide the continuation that we already wanted to see by looking at the monthly time frame. Now, if we go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, if we go and see what we have, first of all, on the CAD, we can see how the CAD has been getting stronger from an institutional perspective. In fact, we went from having minus 11k net positions with 52.9k shorts and 41.9k longs, all the way up to having a positive net positioning of 12.3k net positions with 3.3k longs added with the last report and 1.4k shorts getting closed, reaching 53.1k longs and 40.8k shorts from an institutional perspective. So the CAD is definitely getting quite strong. And if we go and see what we have on the CHF, we can see how we're still sitting with that negative net positioning. And even though net positions are starting to increase, we are still negative with 10.7k shorts and only 1.9k longs from an institutional perspective. So a strong CAD and a weak CHF is exactly what we need in order to create this rejection to the upside. So how we will be approaching this potential longing opportunity with students. Now, as usual, we will be reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames. So 4 hour and lower. Therefore, with students, what we will be doing is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the downside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bearish market as we will have to an intraday bullish market, and only if the market will shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, only at that point we could be looking for a potential long with a good risk to reward and good probabilities at that point for the move to the upside and for the market to complete the pattern at this previous support turned resistance here on the daily time frame. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free analysis education and updates for all of you. You can also go and check out the mentorship program. The link is in the description. We're currently running a special promotion, so I really suggest you go and click down in description. With the mentorship program, first you learn all the rules of the strategies, then you also have the possibility to ask questions every day and get the answers, as well as having a daily market breakdown every day of the pairs that I'm looking for according to the rules of the strategies. So it's a very complete program. I really suggest that you go and check it out. The link is in the description and I will see you in it.